Happy Wednesday, Helldivers, and welcome back to your daily news update. Today we've got some really exciting news coming from the community manager Twinbeard on what's going on with the game, and when we're going to be getting a detailed response of everything that's going to be updated within the coming week. Now, I hope you guys do enjoy today's video, and if you get all the news you need to know, please consider dropping a like on today's video and consider subscribing to the channel as we're on the road to 250,000 subscribers. We're less than 2,000 away now from the target, so thank you guys so much, and let's get in with the news. So the first thing we're going to be kicking off with is from Twinbeard, which came earlier yesterday saying, "Today has been very hectic." Now, you remember, people were confused because normally there's a Tuesday patch, right? And the Discord went crazy saying, "Where's the patch? Where's the patch? Where's the patch?" And yeah, so anyway, today has been very hectic. But I've gathered some intel from Joel, and we'll try to get that distilled and put into words tomorrow or Thursday at the latest. Some bits and bobs about this and that. Stay tuned. So yeah, that was the first sort of thing we got from him, because that was the first Arrowhead response to the kind of Discord craziness yesterday when there was no patch, because people are experiencing quite a few bugs at the moment, quite a few game glitches, and are expecting some fixes. Then, after that, someone said, "Can we have a little hint?" And Twinbeard, obviously, as a community manager, you're not the top at the top of the company, so you're never going to be able to completely give. You're only allowed to give what you're allowed to give, right? And Twinbeard says, "Sure, several changes are coming. Patience and time are precious virtues." So yeah, that's really exciting to see. I don't know when this patch is going to be. I guess now from Twinbeard saying that he's going to put it into some detailed words tomorrow or Thursday, is that we'll either see it today or we'll see it tomorrow, and then the patch probably won't be until the next Tuesday, which is fine. We give them a little bit more time to prepare for things, and also one of the other devs, I haven't got the screenshot from it, but I'm sure you guys can trust me enough to say that they said, "We're just cooking." So that's literally one of the responses. So what I was going to say is, let them cook, let them get things sorted, because hopefully with an extra week underneath under themselves, they'll have something special for us on the next Tuesday. So normally it's every week, and when you really think about it, they've been smashing out a patch per week, and it is a lot of work. And when they're balancing getting prepared for the next Warbond that's coming out in May and getting fixes, it's a lot of work. Now, this I thought was very interesting. So someone pretty much said, "We appreciate yours and the teams, just how they come out and talk," right? Because I think the best thing, and the most successful companies, in my opinion, have great community managers that respond to the community, let the community know what's going on, because most of the games that I've seen that have died over time, they've ended up just like communications gone so slow, people have hated responding, because yeah, I completely understand as a community manager, it can be a very tough time, because if players are unhappy with something that's not happened, the Discords can be savage sometimes, absolutely savage. And so sometimes they have to go quiet to deal with that. But I think that, the Arrowhead team are great responding. So Twinbeard goes on to say, "It's actually almost the reverse. The game has outgrown us, but we're starting to catch up, slowly but steadily. We're hiring more people, nailing new processes down, for etc, etc, and we've been and are still in many ways playing catch up for 2 months after the initial crazy onslaught success of the game. But now we're slowly getting there. It will take time for sure, but we'll get there." And that's completely fair enough. They're being honest, right? And, you have to remember when Helldivers launched in February, their first game, I think, probably only ever hit 7,000 concurrent players. That could be absolutely wrong. Do you know what? I might actually type it in now and say Helldivers 1 player count, just because I want to be able to tell you guys right now. Helldivers 1, yeah, So the first game has 255 players playing 24 minutes ago. Its all-time peak was 6,691. I'll put a screenshot on that for you guys to see it right now, but I just thought that was just absolutely crazy. And now their all-time peak is something like 400k on Helldivers 2, which is completely beyond them. And they were still this small studio when they launched Helldivers 2, with not as many people as you need to run such a large live service game that they do. So as long as they keep hiring and they stay on top of things, they will stick at the top of the game. And I have so much faith they will do that, because the thing that I love about Helldivers is, even if you are at a stage where you've grinded all the warbonds, it's still so exciting to just, let's say your friends are like, do you want to hit me up, let's play some Helldivers today. It's still fun, hopping into missions, because so much random stuff can happen at any point, and that's why I think they're going to always be successful and deliver the best content. So really glad we've had that response from Twinbid. I'm looking forward to seeing this detailed response. It will come to you guys in a video as soon as it comes through, whether that's today, whether that's tomorrow. You guys will see what we have coming up, so don't you worry. Now, to end off today's video, I wanted to read through something that I thought was very interesting, and it's all about Helldivers 2 players absolutely hate Hellmire, and for a good reason. You guys can let me know what you think about Hellmire, but the community have been going on about how much they hate it. And this article goes on to say, there has never been a worse planet. Think of the worst possible place in the world, multiply it a few times, and sprinkle some of your least favourite people, and you wouldn't come close to the Iron Folks filled towards Hellmire. Hellmire sits clear on the other side of the galaxy from Avalon Creek, which could not better, couldn't be a better place for it to be, considering how much players hate the place. And you know what they have in common? Fire. And like we talked about in yesterday's update video, there is a new nerf coming to fire. I know it's meant to be one of the most ones that they've talked about is that the Automaton Hulk flamethrower is definitely going to be getting a nerf, from what I've heard. We'll see if that comes in the most recent patch. But Hellmire seems to be a place that people are hating. It's plagued by firestorms. Just a place you just don't want to be, right? And I just thought it was really funny to see what people are saying about it, because it says places like Hellmire are especially harrowing because a balance change which desperately needs fixing, which is what people are saying, recently made by Arrowhead Studios, increased the damage of fire from all sources, making any drop onto the planet an even greater ordeal. So yeah, this does seem to be the biggest thing. I saw the responses from people. It was like very sort of 60-40, maybe more 70-30 of people saying, it was like 60 to 70% of people saying, yeah, fire needs a nerf, and there was about 30 to 40% of people saying just get good, which I always think is makes sense as well. I mean, when I'm bad at a game, I just tell myself I need to get good. But when there's something is a little bit too ridiculous, it does need looked at. And if the majority of the community are going to want the change, it's going to happen. And that's just the way things have always worked, right, in any situation. So yeah, that's pretty much what's going on. So much is cooking right now. I'm excited to see what Arrowhead have in store. I'll keep you guys updated as always. Please leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.